Hey guys, last of the turkey. You got a carcass or some limbs, turn it into stock. So to start, chop up some vegetables. Anything you have will do. Here I've got carrots and celery and cabbage. Onions are also good. And it doesn't have to be chopped too finely. Big chunks is fine. We'll splash some canola oil in a stock pot. And we'll turn up the heat. And then we're just going to brown any turkey pieces here. So you can use the carcass, or if you didn't eat the wing tips or the legs, you can throw them in here. And just let them brown for a few minutes. And then we're going to add our chopped up vegetables. And again, this is just to brown them a little bit to give it a little bit more flavor. If you have any fresh herbs, rosemary is good, thyme, whatever you've got, can also go into the pot. Black peppercorns. And because it's going to be cooking for a while, we can put them in whole. You don't need to grind them. And just a touch of baking soda. The high pH will help the Maillard reaction progress and let our vegetables and meat brown better. So give it about 10 minutes or so. And then add in hot tap water until it's just above the level of the vegetables. This step is optional, but what we want to do is remove any easily accessible protein or fat, which is going to make it froth up. And then we'll just bring it to a boil. So you can see here on the top, we've got this kind of foamy, scummy stuff that is not really providing any flavor, so we want to get rid of it. So we're actually just going to throw out this first bath of water, but make sure you strain it and keep everything else in the pot. Then we'll fill it up with water again. If you're doing this in a pressure cooker, make sure you don't exceed the max fill level. We'll bring it to a boil, and we'll lock our pressure cooker. And you leave it for about 50 minutes. We take it out, and our stock is basically done. And we'll pass it through a mesh strainer to remove any solid pieces. This is what it looks like right after it's done. We'll put it in the refrigerator for a few hours, and then any remaining fat will rise to the top, and you can just skim it off. And then when you're done, you can pour it into smaller containers if you're not going to use it all at once. And this will store in the fridge for a few days or in the freezer for a few months. Last of the turkey, guys, I promise.